Hey Scorpios, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well. Let's get right into your messages at this time. Okay, remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay, we have man holding a heart that came out, number 45, which breaks down to 9, hermit. So it feels like whoever this is, you are in no communication with this individual. Somebody holds a lot of love for you, Scorpio. A lot of desire, a lot of feelings. Whenever I see man holding a heart, it reminds me of the King of Cups. So somebody who's very emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. They keep their emotions very contained, but compassionate and loving and kind nonetheless. I feel like this person is in the process, they may have a lot of, they see a lot of different possibilities here. This reminds me of the Seven of Cups, adjacent possibilities, number 24, which breaks down to 6, the lovers, Gemini energy. I feel like they're kind of at a crossroads right now. They're at a choice point when it comes to this connection, reconnecting, if they should reopen the door. You know, for them, it's like, well, if I open the door, it could turn out like this. If I open that door, it could turn out like this. Like they have a lot of different scenarios that are going through their mind, that is going through their mind in regards to coming towards you. Give me a little more on this man holding a heart. Wow. Archangel Raphael. 4th chakra, the heart chakra. Number 38. Somebody could be 38, 45, but 38 breaks down to 11. 11 is justice. Libra. This person may want to take accountability for something. They may want to speak some sort of truth, bring some sort of clarity to a situation, or they may want clarity on the situation. But this is somebody who wants to come in very fair, very balanced. This person also has been doing a lot of work around their heart chakra. Their heart chakra has awakened. Their heart chakra has definitely awakened here. Wow. We have the sun, number 1. So magician energy, Gemini, Virgo. This person is manifesting a new beginning with you. The World card. Number 29, which breaks down to 11 again. Libra energy, justice energy. They want this cycle of no contact to come to an end. I feel like this is somebody who's seeing the bigger picture and wanting a new beginning here. Wanting to open up a fresh new page, new chapter, whole new book with you and leave the past behind. Somebody's in their feelings for sure. This person, whoever this is, getting ready to take action towards you, Scorpio. I usually, there's the saying head over heart decision. Really, this feels like a heart over head decision is what this person is making. Number 17. Which is the star card. Aquarius energy. This person definitely wants to take action to heal things here with you. And door to spirit. Number 32 breaks down to 5. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Caring connections at the bottom. This is somebody who they're very much feeling, and they are being spiritually guided to take action towards you. This person could have been having dreams about you, getting downloads, seeing a lot of synchronicity, seeing your name all over places, or things that reminded you of them. And I feel like spirit has definitely been speaking to this person about what they need to do next, or, the action they need to take next towards you. And that next action may be, justice energy, taking accountability for something, coming in with clarity, with truth, being fair. Walking away, 27. Breaks down to 9. Hermit energy again. So you and this person both have been in hermit mode. You may have been the one that walked away from this person. They've done their soul searching. You've been doing your soul searching as well. The Garden and the Gates, number 30, which breaks down to 3. The Empress, Taurus, Libra. I feel like for quite some time, Scorpio, you were waiting for this person to take some sort of action, to take some sort of accountability, making some sort of decision. And this is somebody who I feel like naturally tends to withdraw and take their time for quite some time. And I feel like it got to a point here where you are waiting for this individual. You kind of didn't want to leave that comfort zone, and eventually you did. Eventually you decided to walk away, emotionally, energetically, mentally, physically even. We have Archangel Metatron coming through. This is the third eye chakra coming out. It's like you had foresight too. It's like this is the thing, right? Sometimes when you're very intuitive, broken heart, I feel like you waiting for this person really broke your heart, really hurt you, because this is what I'm getting. A lot of you kind of foresaw that this person would come back into your life, but like the when is the answer you didn't have. And that's the thing, right? So you could be like highly psychic, intuitive. Your dreams could be very vivid, visions, all types of things, right? Visions of the future, seeing things that are going to happen in the future, but not necessarily having the when, right? It could happen. You could have a vision or a dream today and it could happen tomorrow. You could have a vision and dream today and it could happen a year from now. So it's like you foresaw something and you're like, oh, okay, this person's coming back. I know they're coming back. I feel it in my gut, only to be left waiting, right? Not necessarily that they were not going to come back, because I feel like this person was and is going to come back. But you got to a point where you're like, I'm done waiting. I'm going to walk away from this energetically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. You may have even at some point doubted your intuition, doubted what you were picking up on. Yeah. But I feel like Archangel Metatron coming through here is really saying like, no, you saw correctly. Your vision, your dreams, like it was correct. But it had to be at this person's pace, in this person's timing. Something had to happen here. Something had to align correctly. This person had to go through a heart chakra awakening. They had to do some healing of their own. Archangel Metatron, 6th chakra is number 40. So somebody could be 40 years old, but 40 breaks down to 4, the Emperor. So we have Empress energy coming out and Emperor, divine feminine, divine masculine energies. Appreciation. Number 15, the Devil, Capricorn. So what I'm getting here, Magician in the Mirror. I feel like part of you does appreciate this connection for what it was. It may have taught you a lot about yourself, about your own shadows. With that Devil energy coming through, it could have helped you walk away from toxic people, behaviors, patterns, walking away from things that hold you back, fears. I feel like this connection also made you face yourself. I feel like you and this person mirrored each other a lot. I do feel like you guys mirrored each other a lot. I feel like you and this person manifested each other. Confirmation. I got a text or like a notification from a store and it says, activate now, like activating some sort of like coupon, right? That's what I'm getting. It's like something is activating now. It wasn't meant to activate, maybe a month ago, 6 months ago, however long you and this person have been in separation. It's like now something is getting ready to activate because something had to activate within this person. Something even had to activate within you. Your third eye may have gotten like your visions, your dreams, your intuition may have gotten a lot stronger during the separation between you and this person. Anxiety. Number 18. Temperance. Sagittarius. Temperance is all about patience. Okay. It's all about, I'm getting a lot of alchemy here. With this Magician in the Mirror, I'm getting this alchemy vibe. And then temperance is also about alchemy. I feel like you both have had to do a lot of healing, rebalancing within yourselves. And sometimes when we're waiting for something to unfold, our anxiety creeps in, right? It's never going to happen. Or, this person is completely gone from my life. They're never coming back. Or this situation is never going to unfold, right? You may have gone through an anxious period here. Anxiously, patiently waiting for something to unfold. Give me a little more on this anxiety. Contract. Number 6, the Lovers. And 18 breaks down to 9. Again, Hermit, with a lot of Hermit energy here. And it's interesting that that's actually coming out because In yesterday's reading, I was getting a lot of hermit energy. The reading was for like the week ahead. So, excuse me. There goes my throat chakra again. I feel like this person is wanting to communicate really bad. Really bad. I think I'm going to put this on my Poetic Justice Tarot channel. So the reading I'm talking about is on my Scorpion Empress Tarot channel. I'll leave the link in the description box. But again, something had to rebalance here. There's definitely like a spiritual contract between you and this person. This is somebody who may have also had fears around commitment. You know, like actually committing to a connection to the point of moving in together, signing a lease and moving in together. Actually, you know, tying your lives together in some sort of way. This could be why, you know, things just kind of like you both needed time to separate, to really evaluate and do some soul searching. Is this something that you really want? Is this something that you're willing to wait for? Angel of Strength. Leo energy here. 50, which breaks down to 5. The Hierophants. Again, Taurus energy. I was just talking about commitments, right? I feel like this person has really been having to, I feel like, again, you both have been mirroring each other, but like in slightly different ways, right? The things that you've had to work on, both of you had to work on, were very different for each of you. Like this person really had to gather their strength and their courage to overcome their fear of commitments, overcome their fear of like, okay, this is the person that, like, it's not that they had doubts that you were the person that they wanted to be with. It was more so of like locking into that, you know. These fears could come from the past. They may have dealt with a toxic relationship in the past, where they were bound to this person either through marriage, children, etc. And it may have been a difficult process to get out of. It may have been a difficult thing to even go through. And then you may have had to gather your inner strength and your courage to walk away from this person energetically, mentally, emotionally. Really find that confidence within yourself to say, you know what, I'm putting myself first. I'm not waiting for this person. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's also, I feel like, again, like I said, strengthening your intuition, strengthening that third eye, but also showing you to have more confidence in your vision and your intuition. All right, pull a couple tarot cards after this. Spirit was really guiding me to this deck. All right, we have, what just fell? Woman holding a coin. All right, so this always gives me Queen of Pentacles vibes. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles here. Interesting. I was going to say 10 of Cups. The happy family here does remind me of the 10 of Cups. And victory. Archangel Camwell at the bottom, number 37. This is the solar plexus chakra. This is all about your power, your confidence, and woman holding a heart here. Okay. Queen of Cups energy. Number 44. So you could be seeing a lot of 4s. I feel like you are being divinely protected as well. You are divinely protected at all times. I'm getting another message here. There could have been a third party. Not necessarily that this person was out here lying, cheating, deceiving, and going behind your back with somebody else. I feel like this third party could actually either be like a mother figure, theirs, yours, could even be the mother of their children, who may have been trying to interfere in this connection, bringing a lot of hostility to this connection. This third party, whoever this was, saw the love that you and this person had. It's almost like they had this feeling like, holy crap, this connection is, they may not have said the words divinely guided, but that's, on a soul level, they felt that. So this third party may have definitely interfered in this connection in some capacity. But during this time of separation between you and this person, the love never faded. And I feel like you are now more in a grounded space, more secure within yourself, really have done a lot of work on yourself. Very self-sufficient, very grounded in your self-worth. And I feel like you will have a victory in this connection, Scorpio. That happy family that you always dreamed of with this person, whether it's blending families or having a child or children together, having that relationship that you truly desired, is getting ready to come into fruition. You're going to have a victory here. Yeah. You may have felt like at one point this person was deceiving you, Scorpio, but I don't really feel like that's the case. I feel like this person had to, there could have been that third party trying to put fear into them in some sort of way. Let's say this is like the mother of their child or children. Could even be the father. Okay. But they could have been saying, oh, if you continue to see Scorpio, you're not going to be able to see your kids. If you, do X, Y, and Z, then I'm going to take you to court. Like this, somebody was putting a lot of fear into this person, which was causing a lot of interference or creating a lot of anxiety for this person, thus creating interference in the connection. Angel of balance and angel of love. Okay, this connection is getting ready to come back together. Things had to balance out. You and this person both had to heal. You had to do shadow work. Getting rid of, toxic people, anybody trying to interfere in the connection. Like I said, the love never faded between you and this person. And your angels and spirit team and this person's angels and spirit team are like, it's time. This connection was always meant to be, but timing, I feel like, was a factor. There was a lot of things, again, like I said, that had to be worked on, healed on. So yeah, let's get a couple of tarot cards. I feel like I don't even need the tarot. There's that justice energy, Libra. Somebody coming in to rebalance something. I feel like this is also the divine making something fair and balanced between you and this person. The 10 of Pentacles. This connection, for some of you, this is meant to evolve into marriage. And if marriage is not something you necessarily want, this is long-term commitment. You and this person being together for the long haul, building a strong, stable foundation in this connection. We have the 5 of Pentacles. You both have been feeling left out in the cold. You both have been feeling like you're on the outside looking into each other's lives in some shape or form. There's the Emperor wanting to show himself. Aries energy. Yeah, I feel like this season, okay, this time of doubts, of fears is all coming to a close with the World card here. It's like this person had an emperor within them the whole time that was just being hidden. And it is now emerging. This person is emerging into their divine masculine, being the authority figure in their life, taking control of their life, knowing that nobody or anything can have a say in their life or anything of that nature. This person has been working through a lot of fears, a lot of doubts. There could have been a lot of, like I said, third party hidden enemies that were interfering in this connection. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This is also beyond just this person. The divine is getting ready to bring this connection back around. Wow. Two of Cups. Scorpio. Can't make this up. I mean, come on. This is reconnection. Getting a reunion energy, healing energy. This is actually really beautiful. This is a beautiful spread. Beautiful reading. Like I said, the love between you and this person never faded. Something about Leo season could be significant, which is funny because in the reading I did for Scorpios on my Scorpion Empress channel yesterday, I meant to say, what else do Scorpios need to know for January? And I accidentally said July. So, and I had said, maybe Cancer season or Leo season is going to be significant for you. But yeah, Leo season could be significant. You could be dealing with a Leo. One more here for Scorpios. The King of Cups. This is that man holding a heart. Wow. This person's like in love with you, Scorpio. For real. They are in love. 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Again, this is what I was talking about earlier. Okay, there could have been like drama, conflict. Again, third parties trying to interfere, a lot of hostility, tension that made you walk away from this connection, putting yourself first. You're like, I don't want to deal with all this drama or baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, or drama with your mama, like whatever it is, you walked away from it. I feel like there was definitely too many chefs in the kitchen. And again, there's 7 of Swords. You may have felt like this person was being deceptive. Like they maybe weren't being transparent with everything, or maybe that they were still dealing with that person. Let's say again, they were having that baby mama, baby daddy drama. You may have felt like there's no way that this drama is still going on. There has to be something. This person has to still be doing something with that person for this person to be so hooked on them, to be so obsessed with them. But in reality, I feel like that's not the case at all. I feel like this person, the third party was definitely using certain tactics with this individual that was keeping this person in like a fearful state, an avoidant state. This person, during the time that you guys were together, I feel like there was loyalty. This person definitely wanted to show you confirmation that they wanted to put work into this connection, and they were willing to put work into this connection. They may have, really showed a romantic side of them that maybe they don't show to everybody. But those fears, those unknowns, the anxiety, the third party really got to this person. But Spirit is making sure that something is getting rebalanced here, that something is getting ready to come back together, because that's how it's meant to be. People can try to interfere all they want, but when something is meant to be, it's going to happen regardless. Let's get an evolution of the Soul card here. Connections and newborn soul. Some of y'all are meant to have a child with this person. Confirmation. Novices of physical existence. Lessons. Basic life skills. Survival. Flesh. Traits. Untamed. Childlike. Unrefined. Connections. Fostering meaningful friendships. You thrive through your connections. Living life with an open hand. Soul is royalty, extraordinary regal presence. Step into your own personal power, living your purpose as a leader. At the bottom of the deck is stardom. Achieving a high social status, famous in entertainment, social media famous, career success. Retiring fulfilled and accomplished. Finding success in your career, work gives you a sense of purpose. Okay, so some of you too, some of you could be in the spotlight. Okay, you could do something where you're seen, whether it's platform or on TV, like whatever it is. It definitely feels like you are somebody who, and this could be why that third party wanted to interfere. Jealousy as well. All right. But side note, for some of you, you know, your career is getting ready to skyrocket. You're getting ready to be in a very good and successful place in your life, especially career-wise. If you do something like where you are in entertainment or do something on social media, I see success getting ready to happen for you and you being elevated. I feel like, you know, on a spiritual level, you have a high spiritual rank. You're very popular in the spiritual world, but it's getting ready to really reflect in the physical. Okay. Just going to get a couple of these cards to close it out. Give me a little more on this person, this connection. Illusion. I don't know why I'm getting some spell work here as well right now. This could be for like one person, but that third party could have been doing some sort of spell work on you, this person, this connection, specifically more so this person, trying to create illusions which was bringing about this anxiety. But again, could be illusions of like, if you continue to date this person, I'll do X, Y, and Z, you know? Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Music could be very significant in regards to this relationship or this connection. Embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Temptation. I feel like that third party, especially if this was somebody that they have children with, may have really been tempting them sexually, however they could, seducing them, trying to be sweet to them, you know, whatever illusion that they could create to keep them away from you. Emotions, look deep within you. This person has a lot of feelings for you. The emotions run deep. Deeply came out. Okay. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships and power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. You and this person do share past lives. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. Rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Love conquers all. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Wow. All right. Last cards here for Scorpios. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. There's definitely some fears here on this person's end. Maybe for some of you on your end as well. But, well, you know, yeah. Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Magnetic connection. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Wow. Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So that could be on your end here, Scorpio. Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. So there is a honest heart-to-heart conversation that is getting ready to happen between you and this person. Unbreakable love. This person has a genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. Wow. All right, I'm going to leave it right there for you, Scorpios. If this resonated, like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time. Bye.